Hey guys, uh, yeah, we can start. And before we start, we can join the CoinW official community to claim 20 USDT bonus rewards. And guys, you can check the live details for the link. Yes, and let's start now. Okay, hello everyone. I am Nora and it's very excited to host the crypto market insight session with our guest. Today we are thrilled to have with us our guest who will be sharing their opinions on the market trends. As a host of today's discussion, I'll be leading us through a thought-provoking conversation that promises to be both informative and engaging. So, whether you are an experienced crypto user or just getting started, we encourage you to sit back, relax, and join us for what is sure to be an enlightening discussion on this week's market performance, trends, and hotspots. The live session is broadcasting on CoinW Live channel and CoinW's YouTube channel simultaneously. Welcome all to watch and leave your opinions or questions about market, coin, etc. in the comment. Our guest will pick up some to answer, and let's go. Welcome our guest to here. We are thrilled to have you here with us today. Yes, and in this part, we would like our guest to share your market insights on BTC, ETH, and other crypto tokens you want to talk about. Please be free to share the screen to let us watch your charts. And firstly, let's welcome Priya. Yeah, nice to meet you, Priya.
Hi, Nora. Nice to meet you and everyone in a live. So, yes, guys, good evening, everyone. So, today market was started with little more positive than we are looking forward. So, today market which showed a positive momentum and also the Bitcoin dominance already increased to 57%, which is closer to 58. So, but still lesser than 60, right? So which will lead for the all season, and that is what we wanted, so which also signaling a continued strength in the leading a cryptocurrency aimed hence on the emerging altcoin rally. So the emerging altcoin rally, that is what altcoin rally is very expected right now. So let's look into the BTC and how it is gonna react further for this end of the week, and also how it's gonna be in the next week that we will discuss. So right now, so it found the support. It's not break below than 108, so it's sustained on the 108, and it was give a pushback from the position, and right now right now it's fully struggling to give a breakthrough on the resistance, you can see, which is all the three candles. It is a continuous three candles, and we are in a 4 hour time frame. So continuous three candles, which is very struggling to break that point. So you can notice this is a resistance, right? It is keep on sellers are so strongly appearing in this position, but when the volume is getting increased, it's of course market is gonna react in a positive sentiment. So the overall market sentiment is neutral to that is some more sideways to a mild bullish one that I'm seeing with this, and which also driven by ETF inflows, as we know, and it is adoption from institutional adoption signals, and the technical recoveries are happening. So also from the Federal reverse policy speculation, and some potential rate cuts, which also leading this volatility. But some altcoins exhibited strong gains today that I have seen some more Solana and some more coins which have gained some good profit, a good amount of strong gains, which should shown with that, and which also suggesting a potential shift from toward the altcoin season. However, overall, but overbought the signals, and upcoming events in September, which is a Fed meeting is there in September, and that's the most awaited meeting actually, so those could trigger the pullback again for the market. And until that, you can see some more volatility and some more sideways, but it is also give a breakthrough when the higher volume is get to increased. This is the same way we are seeing with the Bitcoin. And let me check into the Ethereum whether any other changes was happened to the Ethereum. Is again the sideways, a little bit pullback was happened. It's not a bigger rally with a positive, but it's need a breakthrough at any certain point. We need some more breakthrough on the resistance, and that need some more volume, because not a bigger volume of trade was still not it happened today. So in this scenario, it will give a breakthrough within this week or in a next week, because we have the meeting over there. So everything is gonna be in a positive manner, and I expect the market will react positive in a September month, and that is what everyone expectations do. Thank you.
Good, good. Thank you for Priya. And next one, let's invite Crypto Minister. Yeah, nice to see you again.
Oh yeah, GM, everybody. Nice to be on this live stream with you all. Um, Let me share my screen. I hope everybody enjoyed this week's market profit. I'm coming.
Okay.
Okay, I'm trying to share my screen so everybody can see. Yeah. So let's go to BTC. Let's go to BTC. Just like I trade normal pure price action. Yeah, on my screen over here, on 1 day time frame. Let me take us to 1 day time frame. Currently, the market is on the premium zone, um, considering normal price action. And as you can see over here, we already have a little bit of a temporary market structure shift over here, indicating that gradually the market is more people are selling. The market is preparing for a minor retracement to the next demand zone, just like as you can see. And if you could recall the last session we had, we predicted this deep pullback after the market experienced a surge as a result of the news from United States. And as you can see, immediately the surge, it swept liquidity at this supply zone, and the market immediately pulled downward. Well, personally, considering current trend and the fact that we are currently at a premium zone, I want to see the market retrace inward to, let's say, 120, 121K, just to retest the next supply zone before we finally have a deep pullback. However, if we also have a negative news, market is driven by people's sentiment, investors' sentiment. We should have a push down to this 100K to 99K zone, then before we continue the trend. So this is also backed by using an indicator. If we use um, I only use RSI indicator. The rest is pure price action. So, well, my screen is not loading at the moment, but if I can have the indicator on coming. Yeah, so look at the indicator, look at the the strength of the trend, showing that the market is gradually declining. Look at this top from here. The market showed an arrow indicating that the market is going higher, but from the strength index of the chart, it is indicating that the market is getting weaker. On this note, I want to anticipate a gradual pullback down to the next demand zone that I marked over here, just on normal pure price action. So at the moment, I'm going to be expecting the market to retrace a little bit. Perhaps if we have a very good news, especially for the month of September, push to the next supply zone before we have another shakeout to the next demand zone, so more investors can buy and propel the market till the end of the bull run. Yeah, and that is that for Ethereum. That is that for BTC. That BTC. So over to Ethereum, as you can see, still normal pure price action. If you could recall the last session we had, I talked about the market currently on a support zone. On a support zone, yeah. So after the news we had last week from Powell, I think US really impacted the market. We experienced a surge higher. To me, I knew like it was more of a sweep of liquidity at the supply zone. Now the market swept liquidity already, so I expect that the market should come a little bit down. The market has been ranging for days now at the premium zone, and of course, as a wise trader, you don't buy at a premium zone. You rather sell with those in control at the premium zone. Currently, the market is at the premium zone. For me to have a full confirmation, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for the market to break this this last higher low to indicate that, oh, truly we are having a short trend. So at the moment, on a temporary movement, currently the market for Ethereum is still on uptrend, and I'm expecting a possible reversal any moment from now. Once I see this higher low swept downward on a higher perspective, it is indicating that the market is going to dump downward to this 3,500. I am still anticipating, if we do not have the push now, whether due to a particular news or the other, I still believe that the market is still going to dump to the 3.5 zone. So more investors, especially the late ones, could stack up their bags. That is going to be all for now. And if you can see the RSI divergence also indicating that the strength of the trend, you can see over here, it is indicating that the market is pushing higher. But with the RSI divergence, it is indicating to us over here that the strength of the trend is gradually getting weaker, and possibly we could see a push downward. Thank you so much.
Okay, that's great. Thank you for crypto minister. And next one, let's invite Boris. Yeah, nice to see you here.
Hey, yeah, let me share my screen. Second. So yeah, let me. Yes, for Bitcoin, what I'm looking at is we need to hold 110, 110K support so far. We've been holding it, and then basically I would need to see it go above this green ribbon. This is the 55 exponential moving average. If it can go above 114 again or close it daily, then we'll probably revisit like 120 or so. However, if we break 110, then I think we're going to go down to like 104 and then ultimately 100. So honestly, like Bitcoin is just kind of like chopping around. It's kind of boring here. So I'm not really paying much attention to it. I mean, I am paying attention to it just as long. I'm just watching these key levels, 110 and basically 114. So if we can get above 114, then I think the ball is back in the Bulls court. But for now, it's just chopping around. And then let's take a look at Ethereum. So for Ethereum, the key levels, it's 44,830 to the upside. So we need a closure above there to move to like 5,000. And then at the bottom, there's support at 4,000, which is like where price stopped last week. And it's also like a key psychological support. So right now it's like pretty much in the middle. So yeah, just watching Ethereum between these two levels. I think for now, it's just going to go like sideways. and like chop around here and fill out this range. And then the other key chart is uh, total three chart. So this is like the total market cap of crypto, not including Bitcoin and Ethereum. So basically, what this shows is what's the total market cap of altcoins. So we're like at resistance at 1.09 trillion. I think if we can get above 1.09, that's basically it's basically like the short term resistance. Well, if we can get above that, we'll go to 1.14 trillion, which is the all time high. And then if we get above 1.14 trillion, then I think that could mark the start of alt season. However, on the other hand, if it goes below like 1 trillion, then we might have another like down in some altcoins. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. Key thing, we need to get above 1.14 trillion in total three to see another leg up in alts, and then if we fall below 1 trillion, then probably going to see a leg down. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at for today.
Okay, nice. Thank you for Boris. Yeah, I see the comment called Jay. Hey, Jay.
Yo, what up? Okay. Oh shit. My bad, my bad. Alright. Let me skip my Zoom. Uh, okay. Go ahead, Mouse. Thank you. Alright. So on the moon phase, we failed twice this month. So the reason we failed the moon phase, the full moon and the stupid fucking new moon, because we end up getting the moon phase on the weekend. So you know, full moon at first at the beginning of the month around 9, we got it on Saturday, and lately we got it new moon around 23rd of Saturday, which is last Saturday. Why I hate it why I call this fail, because look at this, we don't get the swing that we're supposed to. So we reverse, it's supposed to be like going down, but it's going up, it's fail, and then post break, come back to the moon, supposed to be reverse to the upside and fail again. So the moon phase is supposed to 70 around 80% to reversal. So that's the method. But we got failed twice because of the weekend, because Friday is shitty for trading, because sometimes there's high impact news happening, like tomorrow we got copy CE, and sometimes we got non-farm payroll, and sometimes we got the option expired. So the market is kind of like not choppy. Market is kind of like don't know where to go on Friday. So that's why I really hate to trade on Friday, and it's happened on Saturday. So why it's Friday? Because I calculate by -1 and +1, and the +1 is Sunday, the -1 is Friday. So that's why. And if we look at it, this month we got the day until 31. So next month we got 30. I hope next month we can get the full moon, which is at the beginning of the, I think the week 1 or week 2. And if we can move into the weekdays, I think we can get the bounce, and it's clear. And right now for Bitcoin, it's look clear for me. Not yet, because need to close, need to really close 112681, and it's kind of hard if, and the 4 hour we need to close above here. If not, nah, this is not gonna good. So by tonight, I mean like before tomorrow, I think we have to close above here. If not, shit. If not, a little bit lower, guys. A little bit lower. So where is that? 104, 107. But let's see. Let's see. But judging from here, we got like down sloping trend line from Bitcoin, 1 2. But this is for Bitcoin only, all right. But some of my alts, I didn't close it, guys. I still got my love, my alts. I still got. So it doesn't matter like if Bitcoin dumping, as long it still holding, it's fine. It's fine. But no, no, this is the my intraday it. This is my not my where's my it my main it. I think this one. Oh, not that one too. So how about Lido? Okay, I'm gonna show you guys Lido instead of it. So I'm gonna mention only two coins today because I'm gonna have a more live trade today after this. So Lido, I took this when wealth around 62%, and I'm hoping this thing can a little bit retrace below here on $1.2 or 119 something around here, or even like touching this up sloping trend line 1 2 3, then it's gonna be good. If that happen, I'm gonna add more Lido and targeting around 2.1, because if you see the weekly, not 2.1, not 2.1, nah, that one. we, we got a small gap factors right here and even here, so it's more likely we're gonna grab these factors. So this is area of interest, and we also got this one. This is our plan for Lido, because this is one of my strongest layer 2 coins. uh Landing DeFi, if can do this, okay. So that means I'm gonna targeting this one. So this is one of my strongest coins. So like I told you guys before, not every coin is going to retrace. Some of it is the weakest one is going to retrace, but some of the good one is gonna stay. Some of the good one is gonna stay. It's gonna hold like BNB. What else? Tron. It also not retrace that, but the shitty out. Some's gonna retrace hard, but it's going to bounce hard too. Yep. Pardon? What up, Nora? You were saying something? Okay, one last dodge. I should end this, but look at this. Lower low, high low, high low, high low, and 50% probability up down. If up, we're coming for this around here, 28 cents. If down, we might come for 18 cents. So if we can come to around 18 cents, so that means the next target is 28 cents. So Dodge, let's hope Dodge can break this shit, or force break, and then coming back to take the 28. So this is my plan for Dodge. I think that's it for this week. Let's trade. Thanks, Nora.
Okay, yeah, thank you for Jay. Yeah, and there are some comments say, how about BTC? Yeah, do you have any idea of BTC?
Bitcoin. I think I
Yeah,
did mention the stupid Bitcoin. Yeah. What was the question? Just BTC. This is BTC.
yeah, maybe
All
he
right.
knows
Okay, I'm
more.
gonna repeat once more. One more time. Okay. If we fail the swing today, so if tomorrow we end up coming back below here. Okay, let's say we end up the yellow line. Let's say tomorrow we end up tomorrow. It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. I'm playing by the date. I don't playing by shit. I'm playing by the date. So tomorrow is the deadline date, and if not, hold on. Where is my arrow? So if like this, if stay above, can be hold and grinding and maybe reclaiming this. If not, these factors all these factors. So this is the area of interest 107, 104, below that. And then if this thing can hold, that mean this thing. Okay. So because this is the major resistance that we need to break, and the major support actually is below here. It's it's below. This is not the major support actually. Actually this is just a minor support for me. This is just a minor support for me here. Like from the first quarter until here, this is just a minor, and this is just the area of interest. And we got no more area of interest, and we took this, and the closest one below here is 107, and below here too. below 104. So that's the closest one, and the closest on the above, that mean here and above and beyond 119. But my target is still the same, guys. Let's say it's going down, bro. That means go. I can get more risk and reward. So my target is going to be next 128. So I'm gonna like be realistic, 128. But I actually got more target to bet to you guys for my career. So 130, 130, 130. This is my closest target. 127, 130. If this not hit, fuck man, I'm gonna retire, man. Shit. Of course, it's gonna be hit by this year for sure. All right, guys. Cheers.
All right, all right. Thank you for your compliment. Yeah, thank you for Jay. And last one, let's invite Parasifying. Hi, nice to see you here, Parasifying. Yeah, can you hear me? Okay, let's wait a few minutes. Parasifying. Okay,
Hi,
you
Nora.
here?
Thank you so much for having me. Please, can you call me last? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Please, can you call me last?
This is the last.
Oh, okay, fine, no problem. I was just trying to like figure out my network issues, but no problem.
Okay, so would you sharing this time or
So I'm going to try to share my screen now. I'm so sorry, I have a
okay?
bit of network issue. So, all right. So for Bitcoin, this week, nothing really serious on the market this week. Please give me a minute. I don't know if you can hear me properly.
Yeah, we can hear you, but we can see your screen.
Yeah, I'm trying to share my screen right now. Just give me a minute. Okay, I'm sorry, I have a bit of network issue. I'm so sorry about this. But let me just say what I have on Bitcoin. Spending the time I'll be able to share my screen. All right. So for Bitcoin, the market last week got to an all-time high of 123, and I can remember that I mentioned to us that Bitcoin created a new all-time high, and I was expecting a retracement either to 116. I remember that I mentioned to us earlier that I was expecting a retracement to 116 on 118, and actually it did get there. We did get to 116. Okay, I think I can share my screen now. Okay. All right. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just going to be giving an analysis on Bitcoin alone. All right. So I can remember that I told us that when it retraced all the way back to 116, that I would be, placing a buy order when it gets to 116. Okay, so currently the price is at 113, but actually I waited a bit. I waited a bit. So my buy order was actually at 110. Yes, 110. I placed two buy orders, one at 109 and another one at 1 10 hundred. So if you were here last week on this live stream. I'm very sure that you would have taken note of that, and you would have also done your analysis to figure out the entry price for Bitcoin. And currently, the market has not been really it has not really gone up in the past since last week. I think last week was the time that it went all the way high, but the market has not really gone high since last week. So nothing really much on Bitcoin. We're still expecting it, to retrace and then go back up. So if you are here, you can just like analyze your market, and you can also wait for another entry price. If it's going to retrace back, let's see, it's going to retrace all the way back to 106. So around that time is when you can set your buy order. If you notice that recently I've just been doing more of buying than selling because I believe that the market is still in the bullish phase. So buying makes more profit than selling, obviously, currently. So you can just wait for Bitcoin to retrace all the way back because I still believe that it's going to retrace to 106, 105. So you can just wait for Bitcoin to retrace back and then you can make your entry price. So let's check on Ethereum. Let's check on Ethereum. Okay, very good. Okay, so nothing much on Ethereum either. Last week, Friday, last week Friday, Ethereum went all the way high to 4.5. Okay, guys. So I made a loss on Ethereum last week. I placed a sell order, because I thought that the market was going to drop a little bit last week. So I placed a sell order at 4,300, and the market just outdid me. So it went all the way up to 4,500, and I was in huge loss. But that's one thing about trading. Some days you're in profit, and some days you can acquire loss. Okay, so that's it for Ethereum and Bitcoin. I'm not really checking on any other coin currently. Although I've also been looking at BCH. Okay, let's see. I've also been looking at BCH, but nothing really going on that particular token. Nothing really going on that particular token. But let's just take a look at it. Let's take a look at BCH. All right. So for BCH, I placed a buy order around 550. I think this was on Monday. Yeah, I placed a buy order around 550, and currently the coin is at 555. But BCH has really not been moving the way I expect it to move. It has not really been doing well. So I think I'm just going to close my order on BCH and just wait for another entry price on it, and see how it goes. So basically, I've just been looking at Bitcoin, BCH, and Ethereum for this week. So I think that's all.
Okay, nice. Thank you for Parasify. And let's move on to the next part. And I will share my screen to let you watch the questions. Yeah. Okay. Well, the question one is since Fed Chair Powell's speech last Friday, the crypto market saw a brief surge followed by a sharp pullback. Why has the market experienced such sharp volatility? Has the correction already run its course, or could the market face another downturn in the near term? Yes, two questions. Let's invite Priya. Do you have any idea?
Yes, Nora, thank you for inviting me. So, since there's a Fed chat power meeting, which is last Friday, right? So, we have seen a brief surge and pullback was happening again. So, which triggered massive liquidations. That is the main thing. and the correction was still ongoing. And after this Ethereum pullback that we have seen, that it was found a new support, because it closer to it was reached a new all-time high, and again right now it's into the new support, and still it's a neutral format, that is a sideways is going on. It's not a full pullback, we are not seen with that, so which indicating that maybe a pullback may not be fully exhausted. So I hope there is a risk of another short-term downturn is expected, because this current sideways is not that much bigger positive. Within 1 or 2 weeks itself, we can see that some more further downturns. Let's see how this Fed meeting is gonna be, and let's see whether it's gonna surprise us or not. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you for your sharing. And uh, is there anyone have any ideas? Yes.
Yeah, I'll go. So I think, yeah, the market experienced volatility last week because, yeah, I suppose the market wasn't really sure whether Powell, what direction Powell was going to go regarding rates. But it did seem from his speech very, he's very likely to cut rates in like next month. So that was why we experienced a big surge on Friday. And then I think by Monday, like I think the market realized it's like maybe not a good thing that he's lowering rates because that means the economy is like in trouble. So it might not be that great for the markets long term. Um, so and I think that I don't know. I think as far as the correction goes, I think it's gonna depend on on what happens tomorrow. Like we have inflation data coming in, so if it comes in lower than expected, then yeah, if it comes in lower, then he will definitely uh, he's definitely more likely to cut rates. But if it comes in higher than expected, then um, yeah, then the odds will change. Then it's not very likely rates that there will be a rate cut. So I would pay attention to what the inflation data in the U.S. says tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Let's pay attention on tomorrow's data. Yes. And Minister, yeah, I saw you want to say something.
Yeah, well, personally, I feel like everybody literally last Friday was counting on whatever Powell would say, especially due to the recent arguments going on between Donald Trump and Powell. Honestly, the news has been long anticipated for, and getting something like that, of course, a lot of people waiting. And even before then, there were, to a very large extent, some guess that it was going to be favorable. And immediately after the news, one thing is that fundamentals are always greater than the technical aspect of the market. We could all experience the surge. Normally, technically, the market was meant to retrace deeply a little bit to the next discount zone for people to buy. And you could see immediately the sharp volatility happened. We experienced another pullback. And one secret we need to understand about the market is that the market always comes to fill imbalances and also peak liquidity, and which has happened. Um, it is expected, since news like this affects, or let me say influences investors' sentiment. So such a positive news, of course, would create more buy pressure, and that is why we had the uptrend, and immediately afterwards the pullback. Yeah, well, the correction, I believe we will still have more correction, just like I shared my screen the other time on the pure price action. The market already changed character, that we should expect a deeper pullback, though before then we should expect expect a correction to the next supply zone before we have the final pullback. And going to September, I think over the years, historically, September is known for positive gains for crypto. So I anticipate whatever we are going to see at the end of the day,
Oh, yeah,
the
Minister, I
sentiment
think
happens here.
You made some network problem. Yeah.
Yeah, can you hear me better now?
Yeah. Could you please change the network?
Can you hear me? You could hear me, right?
Okay. Crypto minister. Yeah. You hear? Can you hear me? Okay. Weird.
Yeah. I don't know if you could hear me. I don't know if you could hear me because I can hear you over here. Hey, Nora.
Okay. So. Oh yes. Yes. No.
Yeah, so I was
Yeah.
trying
Can
to
you hear
say,
me?
yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me better now? Can you hear me?
Hey.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Yes. But yeah, I think you made some network problem. Yeah, we can't. Yeah, we can't hear you clearly. Yeah, but it's okay. You can. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, and crypto minister, please change your network. Yeah, because we can't hear you clearly. Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know if anyone can hear you. Yeah, guys, you can hear crypto minister. It's my problem or
Yes, we can hear him actually.
okay. Yeah, they can't hear you clearly. Yes. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And I think yeah, you can fix the problem and let's move on to the next question, okay? Yeah. It's okay. We will wait for you. Yeah. And let's move on to question 2. The crypto market is currently in a bull phase, and it seems like everyone is talking about how to buy. But could our guest share some advice for our audience on the other side of the trade? Yeah, when should you consider selling your crypto? Yes, investment question. Okay, Persephone, do you have any idea?
All right, so I think I'm going to be. Yeah. Okay, so most people focus more on when to buy rather than selling. But knowing when to sell is very important as also knowing when to buy. A good time to sell is when you have already made solid profit and you don't want to risk losing the profit that you have made. You might also sell if the price shoots up too fast and also feels like it's too good to be true. And sometimes since the crypto market often pulls back afterwards, obviously we always know that once a particular coin goes up, is definitely going to also retrace back. It's also going to come down. Okay, so since the crypto market often pull backs up, another smart move is selling if you need selling if you're sure that the particular coin is going to retrace. So you don't always wait for the perfect top. You take profits gradually and also secure your wins along the way. So it's not always about buying. You also have to like analyze the market to know when it is very important to sell. The most important is your analysis. So if you can analyze your market very well, then you definitely know the price to sell. And currently, I can say that the market is in the bullish phase. So currently, buying is more profitable than selling because most of those coins are going up. Especially, Ethereum. We have Ethereum that has been moving slowly but steady. Ethereum has been moving slowly but steady. Ethereum has not gone down all the way to 3.5 like it used to, I think last month. So it's moving gradually but also steady. We also have the likes of Solana, we have the likes of Mint, and so many other coins like that. So I think the best you can do is, having a very good strategy and knowing how to analyze the market very well. Because once you can do those of that, and I think you're good to go. You should know when to buy and when to start selling your cryptocurrency. But currently, the market is in the bullish phase. So I think buying is the best option right now.
Yeah, nice. Thank you for your suggestion for us. And let's invite Jay. Yeah, we want to hear from your opinion.
Hmm. How to buy, huh? This is my spot, actually. This is my spot. It's simple. Just my spot if you new, because future is not for everyone. But if you want to try, you want to learn, take time. Take years to come, guys. But if you guys new at this cycle, just by spot and when to sell. Actually, easy when to sell. It's easy. I got some trigger to sell when everyone is hyping and when there is news is hyping about the selling. I mean, like the news is hyping. You're gonna hear a lot of news when uh some stupid announcement and analysts telling you guys like it could be higher, it could be like a million, it could be 500K, which is like some kind possible. And when that happened, guys, when every news media uh telling it it's going to go higher, I'm gonna selling, guys. Because it's always happened when you when they all want to exit, so you guys gonna become the exit liquidity. So yeah, that's my cue. It's really easy. So for buying, you guys just every dip just actually is easy. It's easy to every dip 5%, 10%. Just keep buying. Just keep buying the coin that you have the conviction on it. Let's say mine. I got a lot of conviction coin, but I don't know what's your coin. If you have like the conviction coin, like just buy it, guys. Every dip, just buy, and buy. And then like when everything is too hot, exit. Okay, that's it for me, Nora. Thanks.
Okay, that's it. Thank you for Jay. And yeah, Boris, do you want to share something?
Yeah, I'll just point people to the total three market cap chart that I shared earlier. So if you if you're looking at the total three chart, if the market cap falls below 1 trillion, that's probably a sign that altcoins will be breaking down. So just watch that level on the total three chart, the $1 trillion level. If we start going below there, I would say maybe, yeah, depending on what you're holding, it might be time to like cut your losses. So yeah, yeah, just pretty simple. Just watch what the total three chart is showing you.
Okay, yeah, that's all.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, okay, okay. Thank you for Boris. And yeah, Priya, want to share something?
Yes, of course. And yes, when the bull phase was started, we have two closely look into the selling position. Of course, this will apt for the people who are holding for a long term period. So long term holders need to consider it for sure. They need a clear idea when to sell your assets, or that when to take your profit. It is very important. Let me tell you one more stuff how you can make your selling, because based on the previous all season. So whatever stuff was happened, there is some more data we have when when the altcoins, whatever it might be. So when it is gonna be in a peak. So my prediction towards it, where if the all season was started in September, so with the other altcoins, still Ethereum need to move more, right? So the biggest rally we expect in October. So it's my prediction, and if anybody wants to take a profit, just you can also consider your analysis before exit, because you want to fix where how much profit you want to take, right? So in October everything is going to be in a peak, and try to exit when the market is in a peak. That's a good decision whenever you take. So that is what I wanted to share.
Yeah, great. Thank you for your sharing. Yeah, good suggestion. And let's move on to the last question. Yeah, here are some data and insights from Glassnode. Do our guests agree with this perspective? BTC long-term holders have already realized more profit this cycle than in Orbit one prior cycle, 2016 to 17, highlighting evaluated sales side pressure taken alongside other signals. This suggests the market has entered a late phase of the cycle. Yes, this is the perspective, and also we have data. This suggestion suggests the market has entered a late phase of this cycle. Yeah, this chart, we can see BTC cumulative LTH realized profit bull market. Yes, here. And yeah, our guest, any ideas? Yeah, do you agree with this?
Yeah, GM, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, now. Thank you.
That's great. Well, personally, I disagree a little bit. Well, fine. Currently, the market, the BTC especially, is gradually getting closer to that cycle where we start to see more sell side pressure. However, especially for the next coming months, September, October, historically is known for high returns in crypto, like high returns. So even if we are going to have much of sell side, I only expect a little bit of shakeout, like I mean a retracement downward to the next discount zone where buyers are going to push the price higher. And I am anticipating that between September, October. So currently, I will not agree yet that the market is on the last phase of the cycle. Probably when we get to October. So yeah, I'm just trying to go in line with historical data of what happens monthly since the start of the bull runs like we've had in the past.
Okay, nice, nice. Thank you for your minister and uh Parasophine, you here?
Okay, yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I had a bit of network issue. All right, so for some long-term Bitcoin holders, that's people who have held Bitcoin for I think 5 years now, or let's say 7 years now. I'm very sure that they had made like a lot of profit this cycle, and then almost every past cycle, so except from the 2016 to 2017. So this means that many of them are starting to sell and also make profits of the coin, which puts much pressure on the prices. So when lots of the holders sell their coins, it usually happens later in the market cycle, not at the beginning. So it's like when early investors decide it's time to take their winnings off the table. So this could be a sign that the market is in the later stages of its current bull run. But with cryptocurrency, you really cannot predict anything. I think that's what I have to say on this question.
Yeah, yeah, great. Yeah, thank you. Uh, let's invite the last guest. Yeah, who want to try? Freya, Boris, or Jay?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So for long-term holders BTC, and this is a biggest rally in this year. Everyone have seen this bigger profit with the BTC. So prior cycles, we don't have a ETF. So everything is this cycle is somewhat special actually. But the all season is also the cycle of phase cycle with the all season is also get delayed this time. But uh, bigger than the previous cycles, whatever happened in the previous cycles, everything is not as like right what is gonna happen in this time period, because the previously investors and the people who aware about the crypto is so lesser in the previous seasons. But this cycle is everything is gonna be bigger. So it's even if it's late also, it's not gonna be any problem. It is going to make a bigger cycle, bigger pump is expected in this cycle, and everything gonna be get a bigger profit from this.
Yeah, yeah, great, great. That's all. That's all, guys. And yes, thank you for all joining us today. And yeah, I bet today's live stream is very important for our audience under this market. And I'll mention that please join our Telegram community to claim the 20 USDT, yes, rewards. And stay safe and take care about our spot. Yes, good luck. And overall, I would like to thank everyone for joining this inspiring discussion today. And take care, guys. See you next time. Thank you. Thank you,
Yes.
guys.